It was about the end of 2004, and I suspect that I picked it up while I was out Christmas shopping. It was the end of December, and I remember I had what started out what I thought was just a really bad cold, and I just kind of tried to push through it because it was Christmas time, and on Christmas Eve I remember I was just knocked sideways and I had to go to bed, and I could hardly get up out of bed on Christmas morning. And after that, I was just in bed for quite a while. I thought, oh, it's just a really bad cold, or it's, a bit of the flu. There's not much that a doctor can do about it. So I just thought rest, plenty of fluids. And I ended up developing pneumonia from the flu. And it got to the point, because I didn't go seek any medical treatment, that I had to be rushed to hospital. It was that bad. I was at septic levels, ended up having to have emergency surgery where they cracked my chest from the back and had to scrape out my lungs. And I was off work for a good 2 months, and it took me total about 6 months fully to recover from the surgery, and to regain all the muscles in my back where they had to cut through to crack my chest.
And so what do you feel about the flu vaccination now, following what you've been through?
I wouldn't miss it. There's no chance that I would ever run the risk of developing the flu again. I think a lot of people, especially in the UK, tend to confuse the common cold and flu, because the turn of phrase over here is that you're flued up. And once you've had the real flu, you will never ever mistake the common cold for the flu again.
And how do you promote vaccination in your department, in your place of work?
All I do is I make sure that the communication gets out to the members of staff, that they're all aware of when the flu clinics are. Most of my staff isn't clinical based, and they don't have access to trust email. So I make sure that I get printable calendars, and I also have arranged for the flu jab to be available in the evening for my members of staff as well as on the weekends.